poses the money management philosophies of two father figures. Kiyosaki's own father, the traditional poor dad, who pursued education but struggled monetarily, and the rich dad, his best friend's father, who lacked formal education but achieved financial success. Kiyosaki's wisdom is anchored in several critical themes, beginning with the role of financial education. He critiques conventional schooling for neglecting essential money management skills like investing, debt control, and tax literacy, arguing this omission traps many in a relentless rat race. The race, as defined by Kiyosaki, is an endless cycle where people work exhaustively for wages without grasping the potential of making money work for them. The distinction between assets and liabilities is a cornerstone of Kiyosaki's philosophy. He simplifies this by defining an asset as anything putting money into your pocket, while a liability takes money out. A residence, typically seen as an asset, can be a liability due to ongoing costs, whereas rental properties are exalted as genuine assets for generating income. The accumulation of income-producing assets becomes a strategic path to prosperity. Mindset and attitude towards money differentiate the rich from the poor, according to Kiyosaki. His poor dad advocates for job stability and a reliable paycheck, imbibing a mentality of trading time for money. In stark contrast, rich dad fosters the mindset of an investor and entrepreneur, urging the acquisition of assets that yield passive income and thus, financial independence. The rat race, as Kiyosaki illustrates, is a predicament where increased income results in increased expenses, spiraling the need to work harder. Escaping this cycle, as Rich Dad advises, involves wise investing, entrepreneurial undertakings, and leveraging passive income streams to achieve financial independence. Kiyosaki places great emphasis on entrepreneurship and smart investments as vital to financial liberation. He champions investing in substantial assets like real estate, equities, bonds, and businesses, advocating for calculated risks and drawing lessons from setbacks as integral steps towards wealth building. A thought-provoking idea from Kiyosaki is working to learn, not just earn. He encourages seeking roles or experiences that educate on sales, financial management, and entrepreneurship over mere salary pursuits. Skills in these areas are instrumental in attaining financial success. The fear of monetary loss is yet another hurdle that Kiyosaki addresses, urging individuals to overcome this by viewing failures as learning opportunities. The poor mindset sees losses as permanent detractors, whereas the rich mindset treats them as stepping stones towards lasting growth. In contrast to poor dad, who symbolizes conventional financial norms centered on hard work and job security, rich dad embodies a financially savvy persona endorsing education and finance, embracing risks, and pursuing long-term wealth through investment. The book's key takeaways include fostering financial intellect, prioritizing asset acquisition, embracing a wealth-oriented mindset, liberating oneself from the rat race via passive income, and gleaning insights from failure. The book Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki discusses various ideas about money, investment, and financial education. A detailed summary of chapters 9 and 10 can provide valuable insights without violating copyright restrictions. Here's an expanded summary of these chapters. Chapter 9. The Beginning, the First Step. In this chapter, Kiyosaki discusses the importance of taking the first step toward financial success. He presents some key ideas on how to start building wealth, which include 1. Courage to start. Kiyosaki emphasizes that the most important thing is to make the decision to start, even if the risk seems high. Many people fail to achieve financial freedom because they don't take that first step. 2. Continuous financial education. Financial education is one of the key elements of success. Even after achieving initial success, it is important to continue learning and developing financial skills, as markets are constantly changing. 3. Taking opportunities. Kiyosaki discusses the necessity of seeking out and seizing investment opportunities, even if they seem uncertain. Many people fear failure, but failure is part of the learning process. 4. Managing risk and fear. Money can be something frightening for many people, and Kiyosaki stresses that the ability to face financial fears is an essential part of success. He advises not to hesitate to make bold decisions when the opportunity arises. Chapter 10. Don't stop: the importance of perseverance. In the final chapter, Kiyosaki emphasizes that financial success is not a goal that can be easily or quickly achieved. It requires dedication, perseverance, and patience. Some of the key points include: 1. A continuous mindset. Kiyosaki points out that building wealth is a lifelong process. The financially successful are those who continue to strive even after achieving their initial goals. 2. Persistence and determination. Those who achieve financial success are those who do not give up when faced with challenges. He sees obstacles as opportunities for growth and learning. 3. Financial freedom as a process. Achieving financial freedom requires long-term commitment, not something that can be achieved overnight. To succeed, an individual must continuously work on improving financial skills and exploring new ways to increase income and grow investments. 4. Reinvesting profits. The importance of reinvesting profits to grow wealth is emphasized. Instead of spending excess money, it should be used to acquire other assets that can generate more income. These final chapters of the book encourage action, continued learning, and patience. They remind us that building wealth requires long-term commitment and continuous planning. Robert Kiyosaki's Rich Dad, Poor Dad contrasts the financial mindsets of two father figures and underscores vital insights into financial literacy. The lessons within serve as a blueprint for improving one's financial journey. Firstly, the book emphasizes the significance of financial education. Kiyosaki critiques the traditional education system for neglecting essential financial lessons, advocating for self-directed learning about investments and wealth building. The Rich Dad instills the belief that financial literacy leads to freedom. Conversely, the Poor Dad relies on formal education to establish job security, ignoring the nuances of financial independence. By mastering money management, individuals can make smarter financial choices. Secondly, Kiyosaki distinguishes between assets and liabilities. He defines assets as income-generating resources such as stocks and rental properties, presenting them as focal points for wealth accumulation. Liabilities like mortgages and car loans drain financial resources. Many mistakenly view their homes and cars as assets, not recognizing their true financial impact. Through this framework, Kiyosaki encourages readers to prioritize assets over liabilities to foster wealth. The concept of the rat race further explores the psychological trap of living paycheck to paycheck. The cycle ensnares many, pushing them to focus narrowly on salaries to service liabilities. Rich Dad advises to cease working for money and start cultivating money that works independently. This is achieved through passive income streams, like investments and businesses, which operate autonomously and lead to financial independence. Entrepreneurship emerges as a wealth pathway in Kiyosaki's narrative. He vividly portrays business ownership as a vehicle for financial freedom, unmoored from dependency on salaried income. Business ownership encompasses building systems that produce income, even without direct involvement. Kiyosaki's message encourages readers to adopt entrepreneurial or investor mindsets, broadening their income sources. A pivotal theme is mindset's role in financial achievement. Kiyosaki contrasts scarcity and abundance mindsets. The Poor Dad sees money as scarce, anchoring life to job security, while the Rich Dad perceives wealth opportunities as boundless. Embracing a growth mindset and risk tolerance can dismantle financial constraints, carving paths to prosperity. Insight into taxes and debt enhances financial strategies. The affluent leverage tax laws to minimize liabilities legally, utilizing business deductions unavailable to employees. Kiyosaki introduces good debt for asset acquisition versus bad debt for liabilities. This strategy empowers individuals to utilize debt strategically rather than fear it. Kiyosaki urges working to learn, not merely earn. Early career stages should prioritize acquiring skills, such as sales and investing, to seize broader opportunities. Specializing in diverse skills magnifies income potential, unlocking new avenues for financial growth. Crucially, action is paramount. Kiyosaki cautions against reliance on knowledge alone, advocating for decisiveness and learning through experience. Many harbor promising ideas but stagnate through inaction. By taking calculated steps, individuals can conquer financial inertia. Rich Dad Poor Dad serves as an enlightening guide for transforming one's financial perspective. It champions financial education, entrepreneurship, asset accumulation, and proactive mindsets. This philosophy empowers individuals to steer their financial futures, making informed choices that pave the way to lasting wealth.